yours. So see if you can follow this. Okay? Look at something. I'm looking out the window now. I see a tree. Okay, so I'm looking at that tree. Now, how do I know it's a tree? Look at one thing in your surroundings, just anchor there. And when I say tree, you substitute with the name of the object there and look at it. Okay, so I'm looking at the tree. How do I know it's a tree? How would I know? Am I guessing? Or is the ego in play and so subtle? We're so identified, we don't notice the difference between this, what we're seeing inside from here, the difference between that and the object, the tree, as we believe it to be. So, where is our proof that that's a tree? Where's my proof that's a tree? Okay, so I see an image because I'm open to it, and I invite you to open as well with your object. But I see me as a little girl sitting in a tree on a limb and the wind's blowing and I'm just hanging on to it, just having the time of my life in the wind. I love that. It's an old memory. Okay, so as I recall, I didn't know it was a tree then. It's like the ego named it later. See the image in my head. My mother said it's a tree. At some moment, I believed it. So I'm looking out here and I see in the past all of these trees. So that's got to be a tree. All those trees in my mind's eye of the past. That's got to be true. And that makes that true. Yes, it's a tree. But if I take it and I look at the tree and it's beautiful, but it's fragile, if there is another fire in Ojai, California, it could take that tree. It could take this. Now my mind's going, it could take this house. Would burn Ojai to the ground, all from a tree, from just looking at a tree. See how the head fills? One thing spins off. I think, I see. Yes, it's a tree. I know. But is it? The world would agree. Yeah, that's a tree. Okay. What's going on that would lead me to believe that that's a tree? I'm not saying it's not. In Earth, that's a tree. But this is Earth school. It's okay to say it's a tree, but here, but don't you want to know? Aren't you curious? So it's a tree. Where's my proof? Where's my proof? Well, my mother told me so. My father told me so. All the children I was growing up with, and my siblings, they called it a tree. My teachers at school called it a tree. I know a tree when I see a tree. I am looking and inviting you to the cause of the world as you understand it to be.